Hello everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and holy hell, we have hit 200 subscribers. Pat on the back to you guys. I'm sorry that this video is late, but it's here nonetheless. Full spoilers for Hawkeye. I'm going to be talking about the whole show. If you want my brief thoughts before I spoil things, I think it's worth your time, but I'll get into why, well, now. So full spoilers, if you don't want this spoiled, don't worry, I've got some really cool videos coming down the line. Now, Hawkeye. This is an interesting show. The show for me was a little bit slow in its first couple of episodes, and then as it went, it slowly got better. But I have some questions, alright? This ain't a conventional review, this is my review. That's right, I'm saying it.
What about, man?
Oh, I'm saying it. Hey, Hunger Games, I'm still full.
What is up with the live stage play concert of the Avengers and the attack on New York? Think about it, right? You live in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and you live in New York, and then all of a sudden an alien attack happens. Friends have died, loved ones have died. We see it even in Civil War that Hulk was causing casualties. It's bad, it's bleak, it was a horrible day for New York. And they've made a play about it, and the people that lived it are watching the play. They're in New York. I'm not sure if you're getting what I'm saying exactly, but okay, hopefully this doesn't get me demonetized, but take 9/11, right? That was a one-day event in New York that was really, really bad and fucked up. They didn't turn around and make a play about it. Do you know how bad people would just boycott that shit? This is a horrible thing, and they're like, I'm an actor painted green as the Hulk and I smash things, and I'm like, what? I don't know, if it's just me, it sticks out to me, and I can't let it go. Especially when the show ends with the full performance, alright? It's the last thing in my head. The things I did like in the early episodes were the other things that happened on that same night. Like Barton when he goes to the bathroom and he sees Thanos was right, written down. The little things that help flesh out the world and make it feel more real, because there'd be so many dividing opinions. Or that when he's watching this play, he has to be looking at Black Widow and all the shit he's gone through, and he was the last person to see her alive. I'm actually really glad they brought back Elena and tied that into the show as well. It gives this show something else as well. The payoff for what they tried to set up in Black Widow, I got the scene I wanted where they were talking at the end, but it wasn't as punchy as I wanted it to be. It's weird because Hawkeye seems so disinterested in the first couple episodes. You as the audience member feel really disinterested as well until maybe episode 3 or 4 and it really starts to get rolling. So Jeremy Renner in the first couple episodes, he doesn't even seem like he's there. However, we have Kate Bishop, and my god, Haley Steinfeld. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I think I'm in love. Haley's really good here. She brings that levity that a lot of other characters in the MCU do as well to lighten the mood, but here it never feels like it gets in the way. However, it does make the tracksuits group doesn't seem like an actual crime gang. Everyone lives in the fluffy Marvel world. Before I skip over it and forget about it, because I forget a lot of things when I review this stuff, if you have questions, just leave them down below. I wanted to talk about Maya because I think she's really well done. I also love that how she's deaf. Barton is also deaf, and I love the quick cut of all the explosions and everything he's been through as to why he has hearing aids now. I thought that was something else that elevated and made the action stand out more when they both couldn't hear. In episode 4, I think. The outfits that they have by the end of the show, I mean, Kate Bishop looking mwah. And Jeremy Renner, it kinda works. It kind of works. So the show went up and down a lot, and during the course of the show going up and down, the entire time we were hearing rumors about Kingpin, Vincent D'Onofrio reprising his role and appearing in this show, and for me that's awesome. Daredevil is the best Marvel show there's ever been. And although on a technical level it's not as good, I also really like The Punisher as well. The Punisher has its fan. Love John Berthnell. Anyway, Kingpin. These rumors about Kingpin, I wasn't really excited. I wasn't thinking, oh, is he gonna appear in this episode? Is he gonna appear in this episode? I didn't think about it too much. I just watched the episodes, but then I went and I seen Spider-Man No Way Home. And I won't spoil anything there. That kind of opened the gates for the MCU shows to intertwine with the larger MCU, because let's talk about it. It was canon, but then it wasn't canon, and now it's canon again. I don't know, I just know that I love Netflix's Daredevil. And so for the last episode of Hawkeye, Kingpin does appear. He's in the whole episode, and they do a lot of cool stuff with him. and then immediately go back on all that cool stuff. Because and again, full spoilers, if you're still here and you don't want to hear anything, go away. I don't want to spoil this. Kingpin dies, or supposedly, off screen. Do I believe he's dead? No, I don't. I doubt Vincent D'Onofrio would have come back to the role if he had read the script and seen they were just gonna kill his character. I'm sure he wants to do much more in the MCU. And with other characters being referenced and brought over from the Netflix shows, I doubt that it's gonna go out like this. But the show is implying that he died, and I hate that. I hate it so much. When I first seen it, all the excitement and enjoyability I had made me feel like I went from a high 9 out of 10 rating to a 2 immediately. I hated it that much. Because a show like this, baiting a character from an even better show, a way better show, to be killed for shock factor or in a very minimal, oh yeah, because he wasn't big in our own show, we're just not gonna care and kill him. It hurts, alright? If you've watched Marvel's Daredevil and you love it like I do, it hurts. I doubt he's dead, but it's a decision I hated. If he is dead, whatever I grade this, you can drop it 1 point. I was riding the high of the show until Kingpin died, and then they just ended it with the full musical of the Avengers and the attack on New York. And it left me with such a sour and shocked taste in my mouth. Overall, despite what I just said, it's pretty damn solid. I'm gonna give Hawkeye a 7 out of 10. I think it's worth your time. Like I said at the start of the video, but if Kingpin is dead, drop that to a 6. Otherwise, it's a 7. It's good. I like more grounded superhero stories, you know. They're just people at the end of the day, and they really focus on character rather than here's the super cool ability that we're using VFX to create. So that's my thoughts on Hawkeye. What did you think about Hawkeye? I'm sure there's things I've missed here. If there's anything you want me to talk about or I haven't brought up, just leave a comment down below. Hopefully I will see it. I'll try my hardest. There's more and more videos and it's harder to check them all the time. Otherwise, I hope you've had a good start to the new year and I hope you're doing very well. Thank you again for 200 subscribers. If you're new and you want to join this group we have, consider subscribing or liking the video, or you can dislike the video. It doesn't matter, I won't see it. Otherwise, if you've made it all the way through to the end of the video, you're a bloody legend and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.